Technically, you subscribed yesterday, but thank you anyway, Abby, for subscribing. Thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Today we will be starting on suppressions and hopefully actually beating more than one of them would be nice. I'm probably gonna do nutsack. Oh my god, no matter how I say it, it just sounds like nutsack. I'm so sorry. But I'm probably gonna go for his and Yazad's first. Well, actually, Yazad's really isn't that necessary to go for yet. I don't remember. They all give like permanent bonuses after you clear them. And I don't remember what all of them do, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Zax is really good because I believe it does it so you can heal at 50% in corridors and stuff, which is really useful. So we're gonna do his first, probably. Because I think you don't have to do Malkuth's first. But we will see. Now, there we go. The game has popped in. So we're on day 23, everybody. Now, we do still have to complete some more Tiferet missions. So we won't be able to start on them just yet. But we have some we have some new additions. So as you can see, I got a raise while we were offline. I'll admit I did not get these legitimately. I was testing out some stuff to try and solve the problem. Now, obviously, if you're playing the game legit, don't just cheat through all of it. The grind is part of the game. I think you should at least experience some of it. But in this particular case, we now have Yazad as opposed to Yazad because he's sad. I gave him just level 4 stats, so he's not maxed out. And we have I couldn't think of a funny name for this guy because the only one I could think of was Nutsack, and we're not doing that. All right, I love him. We're not doing that. So we have 2 new additions. We technically, honestly, I want more people. I would like to have at least 3 per department, but currently I don't want to just hire a bunch of people just like that. But we'll see. We'll probably move some people around later for the suppressions, as well as maybe hire some lower level nuggets. Because although I did this, I don't want to just completely invalidate everything, you know? But I just wanted something to help out a little bit with the grind. You're gonna have to submit a nugget if you want Kratos. I mean, okay, I know you have the points. But yes, I can make you a Kratos if you submit one. So I don't remember what this one likes. So we're gonna figure that out together. This is let me see if I can pronounce it correctly. Der Freischütz, which means like the free shooter. So I love this guy. Very, very nice. I believe you can do both repression and insight on this guy. And it's a he, so our boy can use that to start grinding. But we need to figure out what this one likes. So yeah, it's a he. Or yellow icon. Which one do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. You can request. So So ironically, we have 3 that you can request stuff from. You can request a bullet from Der Freischütz, where you can aim and shoot. It will shoot like from the left to the right, all the way. And you can use that to shoot people, clerks, abnos, whatever you want. Censored has sacrifice. It will roll, it will spin a roulette, and whoever gets picked gets to go in there, and we don't talk about what happens in there. It's, well, first of all, we gotta unlock and finish all the requirements, which we haven't done quite yet, so we are gonna have to finish more of Tifret's missions. Okay, does not like instinct. This is why we test. So, Censored does not like instinct. Censored is going to be in some ways easier and in some ways worse than Flesh Puppy, which was my other Aleph that I have managed a lot. And I don't think I can beat him just yet. I don't think I have enough nuggets to beat him just yet. The thing that makes Censored scary is that it takes away 60% of your sanity as you go in, and it does black damage, which means it does sanity and HP damage. So you gotta be careful, which is why I'm sending myself in here. Now, honestly, I honestly think Zack has better... He has better resistances for this on his armor, but his stats aren't as high. But that went well enough. So just like WoWs, the Alephs will get the percentage. Yeah, exactly. That's why they lose that. So, liked Insight. Whoops. Yeah, so basically the sacrifice can be used to up the Qlipoth counter. And they can't be level 4 or lower. They have to be level 5, which is why both of us are level 5. The percent thing is the works. If that's what you're talking about. Oh, thank you for the follow, Puma Ajamene. Apologies if I didn't pronounce that correctly. Oh, or you mean this percentage. Basically, it reduces your success rate by this percentage when you use it, when you've done one. And WoWs and Alephs do. WoWs do 3% at a time, and Alephs do 6%. So, you go do that. I didn't get the thing, so we're not gonna touch him for a little bit. Thanks. Okay. Daphne can work on this. Now we basically just want to get a lot of energy because we want to finish early for Tifret's mission, so... Okay, you haven't maxed out that yet. Any of you need insight? Yes. 2 of you need insight. Not gonna get someone stupidly killed to Child of the Galaxy. Yeah. When I got the first choice here, I actually got the choice between Red and the Wolf. But obviously I could only pick one, and I'd never had the Wolf. But then later I got the choice to pick the Wolf, and I really... or the Red, and I really kind of wanted to see what it was like. So we'll see how much I regret it later, but Red has been really helpful, actually, just hiring to help with abnormalities and stuff. Child is gonna be fine for a bit. Snow Queen. Is that the only ones? Yes. Only 2 this time. Well, this as well. Yeah. Really, really enjoy, really enjoy that one. Go back in there and do more attachment, please. So let's go argue with our dear Censored again. Surely we can make it again, right? You're feeling censored from Censored. Oh, that's gonna be close. Ooh, that was rough. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. So, as long as it's not bad, at least the counter doesn't go down. So, that's good. It does not need sacrifice. Not right now. Not right now. I'm not gonna forget a nugget in the shelter again. It's not gonna happen. Have some faith, please. You know what? I'm just gonna save these because there is a mission later where you have to extract. I think it's he or higher, and I don't want to have to like throw EGO away for that. Yeah, you're already maxed. I don't know why I'm looking at your stats. Well, this is true, but as long as I don't get a bad results, I'm I'm not inclined to sacrifice anyone. I will show it off later though. But right now we want to get these missions done so I can do my first suppression. Because I was hoping to do that yesterday and then Dusk Ordeal took a lot longer than I wanted. Okay, so it's gonna be dawn. Just move some people out into the elevators so they can go around and take some things out. Well, actually, you guys just stay here. Because there will probably be one up there. And I guess I'll do this. It's not my first time playing, though I haven't beaten the entire game. I got to day 39 at most. So I haven't done everything yet. But I have some experience. Oh my god. Why did so many spawn down there? Okay. You guys should be fine. Okay, you can go help there. Gotta be a little bit careful because these can overwhelm. There we go. Easy peasy. Why couldn't the Dusk Ordeal be that easy, man? Okay, time to pray again. Please. Please survive. Please. Yeah. Yeah, I started fresh on this as well, so I have nothing left for my other save. Yeah, I'll get this. And then I'll get the other one. The nice thing is that I can always do that off stream, because generally, if I have to restart, then at least there will be no story progress, so that's always nice. So that is an option if something becomes completely impossible, which wouldn't surprise me, honestly, but we'll see. It would be very cool to finish it in one go, but also I obviously can't get 100% in one go, so if I want to show that off, I would have to wait as well. I know you missed nothing there. You're gonna have to live with it, I'm afraid. Yeah, I will admit, some of them are boosted with lob points that I did not get completely legitimately, mostly to save on grind time on stream, because I couldn't find the time to grind off stream. But generally, I've been trying to train them as much as I can as well. Yeah, it's just Punishing Bird. I've been avoiding the other ones. I don't think I've even had them offered yet, actually. I can't say I'm very eager to go for them either. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna finish. Alright, what are we getting? All that remains is the hollow pride of a weathered night. But nothing could compare to the music it makes when it eats a human. Now you become the sky and I the land. I recognize the text. I don't remember the Abnos, though. I don't think I had any of these. Maybe this one? This could be one of the ones I'm thinking of. You know, I'll go with that one. Oh, okay. I need to pick a tool as well. Oh, goodness. Tree simply reap from what it sowed. Oof. I've not had any of these in my facility previously. Maybe I had the bracelet. I don't think I had the bracelet, though. Maybe I did. Let's go with that. We'll figure it out. Did you know there's a cactus on your chaotic mess of a desk? It seems that an employee who wanted to become intimate with you put it there. If I were to give my personal input, I don't like cacti much. There could be various reasons for one to grow a plant. However, its vicious thorns are not something worth enduring like those of a rose, as it is not pleasing to the sight, nor does it produce valuable sap like a maple tree. I've also never seen one grow a flower bud. Theoretically, it would bloom in the right environment. That possibility is something I've never witnessed, as it may be all that cacti I've known spread their roots into barren soil. Do you believe the cactus will bear a flower? It might. You talk as if you've seen it for yourself. Well, if you're so certain about it, then keep it. This place doesn't even have sunlight, but who am I to stop you? I have a cactus in my windowsill right now. It is living its best life. I love cacti, because they're so easy to take care of. If you're looking for Tifrith, she's still at the middle layer meeting. I'm bad at holding conversations. I kind of miss the managers who were more talkative at times like this. And there's something I wanted to ask. Have you noticed that someone's memory and emotion bleeds and seeps out of us? As you've seen, Jesus. As you've seen, we act angry, feel happy, want things, and look sad, even though we're machines. We even have our own weaknesses. Why is that? What's inside of us? If something is really inside us, then why? Why make something imperfect, planting weakness? I tried to find the answer, but I really couldn't get it. I'm sure you have that answer, locked away somewhere in your memory. Maybe there's a reason why there has to be imperfection. We're machines, yet not machines. Not machines. Hey, are you two having fun without me? Tifrith, it's troublesome to have a conversation that's this fun. It appears it is time for another replacement. The cycle is getting shorter and shorter. But it can be rebuilt anytime we need, right? Well, it's still an asset to the corporation, so I would prefer not to have it go to waste. Tifrith, perhaps we should explain it to the manager first. Huh? Why? I've told you, Tifrith. The human mind is a fragile thing. It's not capable enough to perceive the existence of beings like us in our wholeness. I mean, it's not that gross. It's nothing compared to, like, decapitating an employee or slicing open their torso with their guts spilling out. Humans are susceptible to the unknown. The scene doesn't always have to be graphic to break the mind. Ugh, there's so much to be mindful of. Why can't they just replace managers with machines? We could simply replace them when they try to do something stupid, like how we replaced Tifrith. Tifrith, there are things only humans are able to take care of. The founder of Lobotomy Corporation must have had a reason for assigning a human manager. Well then, off we go to storage. It's one of the few locations where the cognition filter is weakened. I know that place. Tifrith, what are you talking about? It's where we always go during work. I don't mean that. I remember what happened there last time. You do? That's great. Thank you for helping me, like you always do. If you take a look at the Sephira manual, the most capable managers have set records of tremendous efficiency and skill. Do you think you have what it takes to match them and beat it? I'm gonna pass the day with a Qliphoth meltdown level of 6 or lower. Okay, let's do black bullets next. Okay, just one more mission, and we can finally start on suppression. Oh my goodness. Now I am a bit afraid. We really need. Okay, you did submit a nugget, Emmy, so I'll make you. I'll make you a Kratos. I won't give you max stats though. I'll give you like triple stats and shove you in information team. So let me make you a nugget real quick. It's gotta be red hair. Now we gotta find a good matching hair for you. Maybe this one? This one is kind of close. I mean, the bangs cover up a little bit more of the face than normal, but... Let me see, 28 is that one. Yeah, do you want back hair, or do you want nothing for the back hair? Okay. Let's find you... Oh god. Let's find you some... I think I should have yellow eyes, because I have all the Sephira. Gotta find one that's like decent match. Maybe this one? There we go. Tiny Menace. Boom. You're going in there so you can grind on Child. Okay, I would like to move someone down. But I also need people here. That's a tricky part. I'll see. I don't know if it's currently free. I think it's being used by someone, but let me check. Yeah, it's currently being used. I have another. I mean, I have Sanguine. I could do Sanguine. Very red. Give Nini something else. Let me see. What else do I want to give you? Don't have any WAV. The bear. Well, at least it's not the annoying magical girl. So I'll take it. Actually, okay. We'll do like this. Okay, you'll keep this, and Kratos will get the bird while he trains. And then once he's trained, we should have some better gear to give him. Okay, do I want to move anyone down? Don't know if she can take on Black Swan yet. Ugh, your justice is awful. Okay, you really need to practice your justice. She might be able to. And then I move Emmy down here. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. It's one of them. It's the best one. It's Night of Despair. I recognize the text, and I've had her before. And honestly, she is pretty great, because she's pretty easy to deal with, and she's very beneficial. Yeah, she's the most safe magical girl. There's 3 of them, you see, Emmy. And the magical girl you know of, Queen of Hatred, is only one of them. No. No. Her text is very obvious. Okay. Let's start by doing censored. Just to see if I instantly die. Which would be bad. Oh, that's close. Oh, that's close. I don't like that. I've actually only had Night of Despair before. None of the others. Yeah, this is so taunting because you need to be maxed out to even work on this, but of course, if you were at level 1, you'd have 90% chance. Just taunting you. Yeah, you just need Justice and Temperance, which... unfortunately, these cannot give. Your attachment isn't maxed though, so we could do that. No, I don't remember which work she liked the most. Oof. This an attachment? We'll try it. Worst case, we start over. Okay, attachment isn't amazing, but Emmy, you're gonna be strong now. So, she gives a buff to the first nugget that works on her. That gives you a bunch of thingies. Let me see, can you actually see what it is? No. But, it's a nice buff. You can't do any work besides suppressions, I believe. Or something like that. Yeah, so you can only kill things now, Emmy, with that buff. Other people can work on her, though. Yeah, So it's honestly, it's really, really nice. You just have to think about, you know, making sure you have enough people since one person is going to be unable to actually help with Abnos. Okay, let's go up here. Let's work on attachment first, because more work success is always nice. Okay. Can you... Oh, that's not amazing, but you can at least handle that. Can you handle the wolf? Yeah, you can probably handle the wolf. I don't really have any set plans on exactly what I'll get at this point, to be honest. I want nothing there. That's my main goal. I really want nothing there, because when I get to Geberis missions, I want to be able to do the red strat where you just camp someone in nothing there gear. It's so good. So that's the plan I have. I don't know yet. I think I'll be able to handle it. I can't handle it if it escapes, but as long as I can survive working with it, we're fine. I got it really early on my casual playthrough. It was in safety. Chill out, punishing bird, please. Also, I have been risky business. He does have Black Swan, so if Punishing Bird gets all the way down here, we gotta be careful. Because it could lead to a potential death, so we're gonna try to avoid that. I also don't like that we have a Red Dawn, but clowns are at least pretty easy to deal with, so not the worst that could have happened. Yeah, Bird of Judgment is pretty chill. I'm just afraid of getting APOC. Well, that, and I don't want Big Bird. Big Bird terrifies me. Okay. Attachment was like semi-good. But I actually kind of want to see... That's 45. Yeah, so not instincts. I just want to have like a good idea. Yeah, that is true. Don't remember which bracelet this is. Don't know if I've had that one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it is attachment. Nice. Okay, unfortunately you can't go in there because your stats are not maxed. We'll get to that when you're maxed, okay? Alright, good. Honestly, I might have to stick him into training just to grind on Black Swan later. Okay. God, your justice is so bad. Yeah. I would definitely like to be able to get to a point where I can reliably beat it, at least somewhat safely. Yes, I know, Angela, thank you. Oh, I'm one off, really? Okay, well, I'll get these, because then I'll at least get the extra work success. Keep the plague doctor away from me. We're not... No. No, you know why I don't like Plague Doctor, Emmy. You know. Okay. Clown. Not that it matters if he breaks up Funeral. He's not gonna do anything, but... Is there a clown in there? No, it's just punishing Bird. Okay, good. Just making sure. You guys run in there. And you guys run in there, please. I'll let you run it there. Kill the clown. Thank you. As long as I don't accidentally suppress P-Bird, we're fine. Okay, let's get this last energy. Oh yeah, Insight was decent on you, but he doesn't have quite the stats for it. No. Okay, let's max out your instinct. We should easily get it before 6. Why can't you, like, beat up some clerks for once? Instead of my dudes. Well, like I mentioned before, some of them have just been boosted with lob points. But I also got Child of the Galaxy early, so I grinded a bunch on just Child of the Galaxy. Since you can do any work. And that did help a lot in getting them buffed up a little bit. It's Punishing Bird, Judgment Bird, and Big Bird. For a long while I thought it was Firebird, but Firebird is not related to Apocalypse at all. Yeah. Okay, we got... So there we go. There we go. So the Freischütz does not escape, but he will shoot. He will shoot if he gets to 0, which we don't want. Yeah, I've never had the full combo. I don't know. I don't think I'll go for it on this at least. We're just gonna wait. We don't really need to worry about lob points, but it's the principle. Gotta get him back into his room before we quit. The human mind is a melting pot of feelings. Memories, obsessions, wishes, agonies, and the feelings of happiness and sadness. Stronger emotions have stronger impetus. The combined effort of numerous people has brought Lobotomy Corporation to where it is now. We had to keep on with various experiments. Just as we hire new employees now, we recruited numerous people for the experiments. There was not a definite shape at first. Then it slowly assumed a form. Finally, A understood while he was studying the changes. Their abilities, where they lived, their jobs, and their strengths were not so important. What was required was a massive amount of energy. This meant we had just one single thing to pay attention to. It's always floating around, left to rot at the back of everyone's head, twisting your mind until you are left with nothing but self-loathing. The subconscious. Come to think of it, I haven't properly asked for your opinion. Do you truly wish to meet A? Yes. All right then. I will let A know of your thoughts when he returns. However, do not expect him to give you a warm greeting. A is a person who conceals his mind, perhaps even more than I do. So, the way APOC Bird works is that if they all breach at the same time, you get APOC Bird event. You kill APOC Bird event, you get a special weapon and I believe EGO gear, like armor as well. As long as someone wears, I don't know if it's the weapon or if it's an armor. As long as someone in the facility wears that, APOC Bird can't spawn again. But if you at any point lose the gear or don't have it equipped on someone, they can spawn again. So, yeah. Manager, how do the Sephiroth appear to you? You must see them as humans, just like yourself. Yeah, they go back to normal afterwards. Like, they just stay normal. Irritation, smiles, desire, and frowns color their faces. A range of emotions much more human than myself, perhaps. However, are you aware of a key fact? If there were to be any AI in this place that would be sophisticated enough to be considered as a human in terms of appearance, only I would fit that criteria. Haven't I been telling you since the beginning? I'm the one and only truly superb AI here. To witness the essence of things is not at all important in this place. All that you see is distorted and filtered quite heavily. Everything here is constructed just for you. Perhaps you could understand it better if I put it that way. Here is Tifereth, whom you should already know. Are you really Tifereth? What kind of stupid question is that? How do you think it would be otherwise? A dumbfounded expression never ceases to amuse me. To tell you the truth, this part is usually where it gets boring, but that great expression of yours does give me a chuckle. You don't happen to think I'm the only one, right? Every Sephiroth you've seen is just like me, and the same goes for the Sephiroth you'll meet in the future. All thanks to that stupid AI ethics amendment. Next, here is the place where we were born, and where we will return to someday. Maybe after everything is over, we will rest here, singing the song of our hometown. So, Emmy, I believe I explained this earlier. We're gonna ignore what just happened on screen. Don't look. But they are very open that they're all AI from the start. We just didn't know what they actually looked like. And now you know. I hope your next version will last longer, Tifereth. Well then, Tifereth, I will send the next one over whenever he's ready. Thank you, Lady Angela. So this is where everyone was. It took me long enough to find you guys since you weren't at the meeting room. What's happening, Malkuth? Zack asked me to fetch a document from the other Tifereth. Oh, I'm afraid it's not ready yet. Something urgent turned up, and make sure to tell Zack that he should show up himself next time. Well, Zack said he's a bit busy. I'll tell him to visit you another time, then. Why are you uppers all the same? Zack isn't busy at all. He just doesn't want to move. But I'm having fun with his errand. Oh, you're replacing Tifereth right now. Looks like the cycle's getting shorter. It must be concerning, Tifereth. Don't worry about me. Just be mindful of your notebook. It looks like it'll fall apart to shreds at any moment by the looks of it. Oh, it is. Thanks for your concern. It was a pleasure to see you too, Manager. Nice to meet you. I'm Tifereth. You can skip the introduction, Tifereth. Right now it's time for you to examine the plan Zack gave us. Alright. You seem to want to say something to me. What would a broken machine have to say anyways? Tifereth is overloaded. It did seem to have some issues from the beginning, but it's only gotten worse with time. We've been replacing the machine often, resetting it and leaving only a small portion of the data intact. Yet the same error always occurs at the same point. It seems Tiferet isn't feeling well, so I'll be working overtime myself until he's better. Alright, this is the last thing I'll ask of you. Take care of every single containment unit that melts down. If you do that, I'll admit that you're not entirely incompetent as a manager. So we have to clear a day without any containment unit having a meltdown. Alright. I already gave some content warnings on the first stream. I'm gonna give another content warning right now. This is when all the really dark themes and shit is gonna start. Please be aware. We're talking experimentation, we're talking talks of suicide, we're talking self-harm, we're talking like really unethical shit, alright? And really dark shit. So just be aware of that. I just want people to be aware because, yeah. I might play Limbus Company. I want to play Library of Ruina first, though, because I don't have time to dedicate to a gacha right now. But I'm hoping to play Library after I finish Lobotomy properly, and then I'll probably try Limbus as well. So, we have Elijah over here. So let's get this going. Enjoy this, Emmy in specific. I'm sure you'll love everything that's gonna happen. Oh, hello, sir. Sorry, I'm quite busy. I still haven't finished even half of what I've written down in my notebook. Hey, I heard extraction experiments are going to be conducted. When I looked over the list of participants, I couldn't find my name on it. I mean, there's probably a ton of reasons behind it. Maybe I'm just not good enough for the experiment yet. But may I join the experiment too? I've learned a lot here. I'm sure I can help you in some way. I'll be sure to not disappoint. So, that was... I'm gonna explain all of this after we finish this cutscene, Emmy. Don't worry. Hello, manager. It's sad to not have enough talent, isn't it? If someone doesn't look back towards you, what does that mean? That they don't acknowledge you. That they don't even care about what expression you may be making. That they feel no need to see what you're doing, as they've already come to a conclusion. Have you ever clawed and scraped at the floor, writhing in pain? It really does sound excruciating. But in reality, the moment I completely lost my fingernails, I felt nothing. You stare at the flesh where your fingernails used to be, and just before you lose consciousness, when you feel that you aren't yourself anymore, you start to laugh frantically, even though it's not funny at all. And on the ground, you catch a glimpse of someone's shadow and their feet as they look down on you. Guess whose feet those were? When the person who disliked looking back so much finally turned around, everything was over. Did you see the fragments of despair from there? Or were you staring at the bits of my fingernails scattered on the floor? That was the exact moment I knew true helplessness. Without you, I'd never have known the feeling. Thank you so much. Now what about you, manager? Have you ever felt helpless to control anything? When unbearable things pour down from somewhere that isn't your body and overwhelm you, it just feels so awful to be helpless, being out of control of yourself. Come on, please tell me, so I can feel rewarded just a bit. Elijah was impatient, and her impatience caused many common mistakes. She once went on a long, winding filibuster of why she needed to finish the experiment, but I don't remember the details. Whenever she was told that she wasn't ready yet, I could see the strong desire in her eyes. It was a craving, a bizarre obsession. If another person had been in my place, they may have turned around for the sound of her hasty footsteps. Kagito was something that she couldn't access at her level of authority. The only task she was ordered to do was record the changes that occurred in the test subjects. She was aware that at the moment Kagito was absolutely not ready for human use. When I finally realized what was going on, half her teeth had fallen out, and... Kill me. Please. Kill me. Manifestation of Qlifa due to Sephira breakdown. Suppression of Sephira's core required. Are you discovering the deep scars that are inflicted upon this place? Manager, there is something I hadn't informed you of when we spoke for the first time. The Sephiroth, of course, wholeheartedly want to meet you. They admire you and follow you. However, at the same time, they earnestly yearn for you to be swallowed up in resentment and curses. Please be careful with them. Well, you don't have to pay that fact too much heed if you wish. What I mean to say is, you are free to go back to your daily routine. It's no big deal for me to fill the roles if some of our Sephiroth go mad. Though if you do, then you will lose something important forever. A seed that can break the cycle. Yasad, do you really feel nothing about this? Try drinking some enkephaline. Close your eyes and open them again. I'm glad to see that you are not as feeble-minded as the other Sephiroth. It is important to keep a clear mind in any situation. Gabriel, why are you scratching yourself so much? Seeing as we're meeting again, you must have completed your tasks, Manager. I'd give you a compliment if I didn't have so much work to do. The information team has a task they must do periodically. You must have realized that there are some blanks in the abnormality records. Among the tremendous amount of information we gather, there are some that should remain off-limits to the employees for security reasons. The names of the employers are one such thing. Any trace of them, what happened, their gruesome death, their desperate will to live, all of that has been stripped from the records on the false pretense of expunging information. There's no way for me to know what the criteria for stripping the records are. They are set by another department, not us. We only manipulate the information we receive, per orders. Isn't it funny? We've degenerated into a department that destroys and manipulates information as ordered. Yet somehow we're still called the information team. Whenever I introduce myself with the Sephira of the information team, I sometimes feel something bubbling up inside of me. Yazad, did you receive the documents to expunge? You will get the list of employees soon as well. Please do not forget to review it after you have finished expunging the documents. Ms. Angela, what do you think it means to remember someone's name? This is a work you would regularly do. Why are you so emotional about it today? Maybe names were marks atypical beings gave each other to engrave each other upon their memories. Someone might have named you Angela following the same concept. Yazad, if you happen to be too tired, please take a break. I knew you would say that. Referring to employees by name is not recommended here. When employees first enter the company, each one receives their own unique identification number. This is to allow the company to identify them using the minimum amount of personal information. We have their numbers in our data storage devices. Malkuth has never called the employees by their names ever since she started working here. Maybe she is the most ideal Sephira among all the Sephiroth. This is not to say that Malkuth deserves to take all the pain as well. None of us do. What kind of poor taste is that, to lock us inside metal bodies and throw us into an endless loop of days that feel just the same as yesterday? I'm talking to you. What's with that oblivious expression? I heard you might be one of the architects responsible for our creation. The only thing I could do here is remember the names of a few forgotten employees and eternally despair. Feeling nauseous from even a single breath of air. You had fun watching your guinea pigs run around in circles? See, I told you, I've been rotten from the inside for a long time. Gabriel was more rational than anyone else. He was unmoved even after hearing about what happened to Elijah. Some said he lacked empathy, but nobody realized that his emotions were festering on the inside. Maybe he began falling apart from long ago, ever since Carmen left this world. He slowly became expressionless. He wouldn't allow himself to have even a paltry joy. He also couldn't stand having even the smallest parts of his body exposed. We made a monster that was not supposed to exist in this world. We went too far to ever turn back. To not let what Elijah did be in vain. Instead of taking the time to grieve, everyone knew they needed to utilize this result to the fullest. He tried to maintain a facade of level-headedness, but his attempts to remain rational slowly morphed into an obsession. He started to wear long-sleeve clothing that covered his neck. Not much later, he started to scratch himself harshly. We suggested he receive a complete medical examination to see whether he was contaminated or had an infection, but he refused. Health checkups were needed to prevent further damage. Persuasion became coercion, and coercion led to the use of physical force. He was tied and bound for the checkup, but he resisted so desperately that it was hard for us to watch him. Eventually, it turned out that he wasn't infected at all. Was that really fortunate, though? No, it wasn't. The examination did not resolve anything. He kept scratching himself. So harshly, even worse than before. When I saw him last, he wasn't lucid or cognizant to any human speech, and his body was completely covered in scratches. No one has seen him since then. Don't worry, Hod. That's a very common side effect when you first take enkephalin. It's just like a light hallucination. It'll disappear after 2 or 3 times, so don't worry about it too much. For me, it was an employee whose face had half belted, crawled over my feet and grabbed me by the shoulders, asking why I let her die. That wasn't a hallucination or anything. Then what? Are you trying to say that dead employees are suddenly coming back to life? You know, like, unbelievable things happen here, so maybe it is possible for dead employees to come back, as if nothing happened, right? I'm not in any state to say this, but you don't look too good. Why don't you skip today's meeting? I can't do that. We have an abnormality response training today. They need me to run the drill properly. You're really something, huh? I don't think there's another Sephra in here who cares about their employees as much as you do. Right? Look, Tiffany, I was right. I'm a good person. I'm a good Sephra. Hello, everyone. Today we will... Are you still trying to play the good Sephra? Be focusing on abnormality response training. How many times do I have to tell you? You're only a sad piece of rusty scrap metal putting on the act of being a good person. Now I want everyone to pay close attention here. The abnormality we'll suppress today needs to be handled a bit differently than the others. If you hope that living such a lie would ease your conscience, that's really selfish. Starting now, I will be explaining the method I devised. Please listen carefully. At least the other Sephiroth are humble enough to admit they're not perfect. Quiet! Oh, sorry. Where were we? Excuse me, Ms. Hod, I have a question. Yes, what is it? Do you think that this training will make any difference? I mean, against that Longbird, it feels like whoever will die or live is all predetermined, and there's nothing we can do to change it. Well, it should yield a better result than doing nothing. At the very least, we can prepare a preventative measure rather than just wait helplessly to... It's just all about luck. We'd be better off and more comfortable to simply accept that we can die at any moment we're working. Just know this. You won't reach that paradise no matter what you do. I'm doing this all for you guys, even the counseling campaign. Now that you mention it, that compulsory counseling campaign is such a pain. We'd rather have a break time instead. Why is our department the only one that has to deal with these programs? It will keep repeating itself. Live with eternal sorrow and remorse in that metal mass. Well, all of you would be dead by now if I hadn't helped you. Why aren't you thanking me? Do you want me to get rid of you like Malkuth does, before you even make the littlest complaint? Don't you say that I'm the bad one here? Are you finally admitting to your awful nature? Tiffany, why are you doing this to me? I'm not Tiffany. Look at me. Can't you even distinguish your own voice anymore? Yes, are you still having that sweet nightmare? When I read the article detailing Michelle's suicide, it was just as our experiment was starting to show some progress. Michelle was the youngest among us. She was a timid and innocent employee. It made her an easy target. Maybe it was her fate to be used as a pawn of the wings that were alert to us, or of the head that would watch over us constantly. You likely didn't know things would go the way they did. You'd never have thought that a puny kid like you would bring about our demise. You'd never have believed that the situation would end up so much worse than your intentions. You probably tried to comfort yourself in the end, telling yourself that you did the best you could, that in this world, in that moment, there wasn't any other option for you. But Carmen was the person who was trying to change this world, the world you resigned yourself to. If we meet again in hell, will I finally be able to forgive you? Alright, that was a lot of cutscenes. That's because we had 3 of them ready to go. To give a brief explanation, Emmy, since I also already know this, but the Sephiras basically have the memories of actual humans, and those flashbacks with Gabriel, Elijah, and Michelle that were from A's perspective. A, the like leader of Lobotomy Corp, is you could basically consider it their previous lives or them, but when they were human. So they're all freaking out because, you know, they're remembering this stuff and, you know, shit's just going down. And now we unlock suppressions. The player currently, what we know is X, but several of the Sephira, like Yazad, did call us out, implying that we may be higher up the chain than what Angela is telling us. Now, I know the answer to all of these questions, but trying to not do any spoilers. So, we can't do Zack first because we have to clear and suppress Hod, which sucks because Hod suppression is the worst. Okay, so the way I did Malkuth's Dusk Ordeal mission, I don't remember which ordeal I did on my casual playthrough. I think I did Amber Dusk, which is the worm. So you just make sure you're on the back end of them to kill them. And that's honestly one of the easiest ones. As long as you make sure your agents don't freak out and like walk in front of the worms, you're fine. On this file, we did the red Dusk Ordeal with the like meatball guys. I enlisted the red for help to kill one of them, but generally I just took it slow. And I made sure all of my baby nuggets that weren't strong enough to take care of it were always out of the way. But the main thing is to take it slow, make sure you have good EGO gear. The more you can get that's, you know, he or Wav Or even Aleph if you get an early one and can handle it, the better. You suppress them one at a time, so no. We don't have to worry about that. So, honestly, the Dusk Ordeals are rough, but as long as it's not the green one is the worst one by far for me personally. So, I would definitely advise trying to go for the amber or the red one. I would also advise, if you have, to try and get Snow Queen, since her weapon slows enemies, which means you get more damage in. Because that helped a lot with the meatballs. So, we're not doing Hot first, because Hot is the worst suppression in the entire game for me. Like, there are some really rough things later, but Hot suppression is so awful. We're gonna do... Oh boy. We could do Yzod first. Yzod is pretty easy. It's just remembering what is where. And it's gonna look awful for you and for stream. But we could also start with Malkuth, which is traditional. And I don't remember what the permanent bonuses that Malkuth unlocks is, but I think we'll start with that one. But before we start with anything, I'm gonna go get a notepad, because I will need it. So give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I have a notepad and I have a pen. And hopefully this is gonna go okay. We do have some concerns, which is why I'm glad we have Child of the Galaxy and Onsen, because that's gonna help with Malkuth suppression. So each suppression has different gimmicks. Some are considerably easier than other ones. Yzod's, as we will probably see after Malkuth, makes everything really pixely and you can't see anything. So, you're trying to see how much success chance you have? Good luck. You can't see it. So, Yzod's isn't difficult. It's just annoying, and you have to actually remember and pay attention to what is what. But honestly, if you played the game for 25-ish days, maybe even started over once or twice, you usually have learned the UI well enough and mostly memorized your Abnos that it's usually not a problem. So we will see how well this goes. So you do core suppression. It'll tell you what the goal is. We need to get to level 6 of meltdowns. and we need to meet the energy quota. Now, during suppressions, you can't keep anyone assigned, and Malkuth is indeed random. So let's shove Jake in there, you in there. Should be fine down in Central. Actually, maybe we want one more in Central. Yeah, let's send Helligan to Central. Because I'm probably going to give the blessing to Emmy again. Maybe, or maybe to myself. Yeah, I think I'll give it to myself because I have one of the strongest EGO gear right now. So, as you can see here, they also give a hint. An error with the work assignment system is detected. So let's hit begin. And you're gonna see there's some differences. Malkuth is doing fine. So, the way Malkuth's suppression works is that everything is random. So that's why I have a notepad, so that I can write down which work is what, and this changes every single meltdown level. Which means, if we get a meltdown level, and censored is one of the abnormalities having a meltdown, we need to send people to One Sin and Child of the Galaxy ASAP and hope that one of the results is the one that we can use uncensored. I had nothing there for this meltdown on my own casual file. It's not worth it. Now let's see. Instinct. Insight. Oh my god. I should remember these. Attachment. And repression. So I'm gonna be writing down as we go which one is which. So, this is, by the way, the second warning. We've never gotten the second warning or second trumpet before. So, you know, banger song. Kratos, you're gonna go up here for this. Okay? Everything else is the same. But when I click this, it's gonna say question mark. We have no idea what this is. So, we're gonna be taking this a bit slower than usual, basically. So I'm gonna send Yazad, because he's sad, to Child of the Galaxy, since any work works on Child of the Galaxy. We picked attachment. Attachment is apparently attachment. I've written it down. Now we're gonna have Kratos do, let's do Instinct. Because he can survive it even if it's a bad one. Instinct? No, it's for everyone. So Instinct is Insight. Yeah. You basically, you want to use a weak abno to find out what has swapped to what, so that you can then do the correct work on the higher tier abnormalities. And that's what we're going to be doing. So we know these two. Now we check Insight, which should tell us both of the other ones at this point. So that's Repression. Which means Repression is Instinct. Yeah, but it is dangerous on the actual meltdowns, because you don't want to do the wrong work for this guy, for example. And in some cases, you can't do the right work because it'll be on the sacrifice button. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky. Because the success rates you see is for if this is correct. But in this case, we know that Instinct is actually Insight. So I should work Instinct. And we are already struggling beating this guy, by the way. I'm so thankful that I have the Child of the Galaxy gift that gives me a little bit of regen, because it actually is very helpful. Also, this text is obviously Malkuth. And it's gonna be freaking out a little bit. Yeah, it's honestly, Malkuth is scary on meltdowns, but otherwise it is definitely one of the more straightforward ones once you just have preferably 2 easy Abnos to check on that aren't gonna like be really annoying if you mess up. But if you do only have 1 Sin, you can make it work, but it's gonna be rough. So let's see. You like Insight, which means we do Instinct on you as well. The good news is that besides meltdowns, as long as I hit 600, I don't need to work on the really hard stuff anymore. So once we get to that point, we are fine. No. It just means that if the best work for red lands on attachment, we won't be able to do it. So if the best work for censored, that is to say, if Insight ends up being repression, we will not be able to do it. So it's gonna be rough. Also, we are gonna use this, because I am willing to sacrifice Daphne if it comes down to it for this. I don't want to necessarily, but I'm willing. So we're just gonna use this. Now let's see, you liked attachment, right? So attachment was attachment. So we're gonna send Emmy in there for the blessing. So hopefully if anything else escapes that's not painful to deal with, we'll be okay there. Let's see. We won't be... Oh yeah, we can. There we go. Hod is my absolute most hated one, honestly. But there are definitely some late ones that are difficult. So here's the thing. Okay, 1, Malko's actual theme is going to start, which is great. Like, it's not officially her theme, but the song plays for her suppression. And yeah, Gevra's suppression. Honestly, hers is straightforward, but I haven't actually gotten to myself because I couldn't finish the Aleph mission, so I don't know. Okay, so this is still saying attachment is attachment, but I don't actually know if that's correct because we just had the meltdown. So we're gonna have Kratos do Instinct again to see what that is. Now, we got lucky with Shelter being one of the picks because Shelter, we can just pop in and out. So Instinct is still Insight. But I'm wondering... We can survive if he gets out. And you should survive just fine, yeah. We'll check. We'll check what Insight is on him. We're gonna be on slow speed because I don't want to mess this up. I cannot guarantee... Let me see. I don't think anything bad happens if it's bad, right? No. So worst case, people will take a bit of damage. So we'll try attachment. Easiest is probably Zax, because honestly I did not find it very challenging at all. Because all he does is take away your healing, but you heal on every meltdown, so as long as you're just careful about who you send to do what, you're fine. Okay. Yeah, okay, so they're still the same. Maybe it's not everyone, or every single one then. Let's see, let me send Deadpool. But yeah, I'd probably say that the easiest is Zax, at least of the upper ones. Tiffereth's isn't that difficult either. Yeah, okay. Should have probably changed it, but here we are. It's fine, as long as you don't die, right? Yeah. So that's the first one. Nice, nice. Now we can speed up again. Oh, best of luck, Link. Yeah, okay, so it did swap. It did swap. Attachment is rep now. It was just weird because I assigned people before, I think. Yeah, and this is attachment, which makes sense. They swapped. It lured me in with the instinct being inside again. Bina's is a bit more annoying, but just because I believe she induces meltdowns, but honestly, this is not that hard. Well, the actual ordeals work differently. So the ordeals are not gonna trigger the change, I think. Okay, attachment, insight. Let's see, you like rep, which is attachment, which we can't do. You still like insight, which means we can do this. Yeah, it's 4 upper, 4 middle. Or no, 3 middle. 3 middle and 2 bottom. So it's 9 times. Because it's for every Sephora. Please survive. Fuck! I panicked! We have a problem! Shit! Okay, does anyone have a white weapon down here? Emmy does. Emmy, I need you to beat me up. We have a problem. Our boy's censored got out. At least I'm shooting it. Oh god! Please, no! Shoot me, Emmy! Shoot me! Save me! Oh god, yeah, this is not gonna work. Oh my god, okay, we're gonna have to retry shit. We can't have censored escaping. See, I could, but honestly, I like reducing the amount of meltdowns upstairs earlier. Do I just want to use colored pens for this? No, no. I'm just gonna write it. I'm gonna be an adult and I'm gonna write it. Okay, we can do this. I just need to not get overly eager. Also, let me see. Let me check. Resistant, endured, endured. Maybe I should just swap with this one. Because it's more towards back damage. And you can have this one. Yeah, I could. I could do yes Hod first. I'm not doing Hod first. I'm doing both of these before I'm touching Hod. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do his first. Because his is easy and straightforward. This is true. I'll just put Kratos up there for now. Yazad, you can go over there, and you can go over there. You should both be fine. Alright, so... It doesn't look too bad right now, right? Then you open the menus. And here we are. But it's fine, because as long as you basically remember who has the best chance of not dying to something, you're fine. It's all about remembering the HUD and remembering what is good for what. Now, if the shoes go off, we're not going to be able to tell who has it, but, well, we'll be able to see it on the character, but we won't know by the name. But it's fine. I don't know why I put 3 up here, because we're not really going to be working these, but if something gets upset, it'll be nice, I guess. Okay, Ninian should be fine with the wolf. Ugh! Oh god. That was so fast, I didn't even realize. Yeah, Yazad is one of the easiest. As long as you remember what likes what, and which agents can handle what. No one has touched this yet, so I'll do you first. It can be a bit rough on the eyes after a while, though. Oh, I almost forgot someone in shelter again. We're fine. We're fine. I didn't do it again. I didn't forget again. Yeah, it's gonna probably look even worse on stream because of the bitrate. I apologize. Yeah, I can hear the peeper. I mean, you can kind of see a dream of a black swan. That's such nice, chill music, too. I really like Yasad. Yeah, Malkuth is, like, it's not the worst by any means. Hod is easily way worse. But, it is definitely a little bit of RNG in some cases, though I only lost there because I panicked to censored, which was unfortunate. Hi, Radolta. Hi, sweetie. Oh yeah, because I have the speed up mod that makes it even faster, the text, like, there's gotta be a lot of text on screen. It's also gonna be a bit hard to tell when we get close to a meltdown, but it looks like we're gonna have clowns. Okay, we have the Beth. Okay. Can't tell these percentages, but realistically we should be fine. I mean, they're kind of cute pixels. Yeah, so we're gonna trigger a melt or an ordeal with the next one, I believe. So let me space out some dudes. I'm thinking, yeah, this department is like, no one's gonna care if anything happens here, but put one there. Where shall we put you, little guy? Just so I can kill him quickly. Actually, no, you don't need to go there. Just go over there or something. Just so we can kill these clowns as fast as possible. Because I really don't want them to let something bad out. Yeah, I'm very glad. Honestly, besides Censored, which Censored is still one of the easier Alephs to take care of. Well, not take care of, but to actually beat. However, I was pretty lucky with a lot of my Abnos being fairly easy to manage. Okay, go over there. You can go over there too. And then I'll just send Zach in. Yeah, there we are. There's the clowns. Well, Emmy is destroying the clowns. Emmy's fear of clowns is... Well, that was fast. Nice. Emmy's hatred of clowns truly lives up to the hype. Honestly, I think they're kind of cute. But they're awful. So... I know you can work on that safely. And I'm pretty sure you can handle that. Worst case, it eats you, and then I'll send Ninian in. Yeah, they are one of the easiest ordeals, though, which is very pleasant to deal with, honestly. Okay, Sack needs to heal a little bit, so I'm just gonna let him heal. Where is Sack? Sack, go back to the central. Go heal. Thank you. I just... they look so cute. You should be able to handle that. So it looks like we're getting another one. Really? Man. Alright, we're getting the other clown one after this. Great. Not my favorite, but it is what it is. We can't really do much about it currently. Oh boy. I'll just give a warning right now. This might be very rough to look at, and I apologize. Okay, there it is. But first, we want to spread some people out. Okay, I think Kratos would still be fine dealing with this, but just in case, we'll leave him there for now. We'll have to wait for people to finish working, because as soon as we kill this thing, it's gonna spawn clowns. And we need people to be on standby, because we don't want anything here to escape. At all. Emmy, you will be in charge of Censored. Actually, we'll both go there. Wait, which one's Emmy? That's Emmy. Okay, yeah, we'll send Emmy there instead, because then these two can double up. And there. And then we'll need a small squad to take care of this guy. So let me gather you guys up. Go there as well. Until I meet the requirements. Where did the thing go? Is the question. Where did it go? Is it in Central? No. Oh, it is in Central. Great. Fuck's sake. Yeah, you just have to finish the requirements, which in this case is Qliphotht 6 and then after Qliphotht 6 I just need to get to energy quota. For this one specific, honestly, I mean, this works for all of them, but you shouldn't cheat your way through all of them, but I can show you the console command later, Emmy, for how to insta-clear a fight. Because there is a console command to instantly clear a Sephira fight. But you shouldn't do it for all of them. You should do them legit, but if you genuinely struggle seeing on this one, I don't blame you. Yeah. Bina and Gebera, you have an actual boss to kill. For the other ones, you just have to do the required task, so to say. So now that's gonna spawn clowns everywhere. We don't need all these people in here. So go up. Is that a clown? That's a clown. I don't have any nuggets over here, damn it. Okay, well, the important ones are still fine. He's gonna escape. The shoes are gonna take someone over. Or the clerks are gonna kill it. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna use any commands to defeat them on stream, obviously, because I want to show them off. But for example, there are also, like this game, I have an optimization mod to help with this, but this game can and will crash. Especially if you played it for a long time, or stuff like, you know, a lot of stuff is going on. Forsaken got out, but it's fine. I think Kratos can handle it, right? Did I give you an actual weapon? I did, right? Yeah. Okay, clowns are dead. But yeah, if, for example, we finish one and it crashes before it can save, obviously I'm just gonna cheat it. But you should definitely try to beat as many of them legitimately. Someone is taken over by the shoes. But I can't tell who. Just gonna click everyone who's being taken over by the shoes. Who is it? I guess someone got taken over and then potentially killed? I hope that wasn't one of my nuggets. Most likely a clerk? Because I think all my nuggets in that department have way too much, Yeah, okay. Kratos is gonna need some, he's gonna need some help. Let's call everyone back to their departments. Let me see. Oh my god, I can't. Okay, none of our nuggets are dead, we're fine. I don't know who it is, but it was probably a poor clerk that is now gone forever. Okay, back to work so that we can get through this as preferably fast as possible. because this is not very pleasant to look at. I am aware. Oh, she got the Black Swan gift. Nice. Well, we're about to hit the energy requirement, so we just have to get to 6, and it looks like we might be on 5? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, of course. Of course he would freak out, you piece of shit. Okay. Alright, I have better resistant armor now. Oh, they're freaking out too. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to send some people down. That's not good. Okay. You can do that. The bear wasn't freaking out, so... I'm gonna need you to go down here and hopefully not mess it up. Jake can use that. Doesn't really matter. Okay, that's everyone up top. We just need someone to come use this that I don't know what it does. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, but that's also a reason I want to get these done earlier, because the earlier you do them, the less meltdowns there will be, because they take off some of the counter. Okay, I don't know if she'll even make it in time to this. I mean, it's a tool. The worst thing that can happen is that we just lose some energy, right? Maybe I should just ignore it. Because I don't know what it does. I don't know if it can insta-kill someone if you mess it up. We're gonna take the hit. We're gonna take the hit. It's just a tool, it's fine. It's gonna hurt, but it's fine. Just take some of our energy, it's fine. We can't finish Tifret's mission in here anyway, because none of the stuff you do during a suppression counts towards the actual missions that you get. You can probably handle that, right? So yeah, so never bother to like go for missions during suppressions. They just aren't available. Okay, good. No one's in there. T-Bird's out. Oh, I hope he didn't get a ton of minus stats, because then he'll die, because I forgot about this and accidentally paused. But hopefully we'll be fine. If he dies, it's not the worst in the world, because he's not really one of my... He's just a random nugget, you know? So I don't care about him that much. Okay. There we go. We did it. Easy peasy. And now our reward is choosing another Abno. The only advice that can be given is to remain cautious and aware of your surroundings. The day a ripe apple fell off the tree in the garden where the princess and the king stood, the witch's heart shattered. Tell the kid today's treat is going to have to be grape-flavored candy. It's his favorite. Oh. Ugh. I don't remember these. I think we're about to memrep too. Oh goodness, I can't remember which ones these are. I don't think I've had some of these. This isn't the spiders one, right? Because I hate the spider one. I'm not really sure what I want from this. I shouldn't just live with my safety blankets, but I also like when I recognize the Abnos because then it's like, well, at least I know how to handle that, right? Okay, I think this one might be the shark. Because I've had the shark once. Texture thing? What in the world does texture thing mean? Oh. Okay, okay. Well, Okay, what's the... Dimensional refraction variant, I see. Is this the apple? I mean, it has an apple in the text. I wonder if all of these are WAVs. Fuck it. We'll do the apple. I heard about Elijah. I'm sorry. I guess now everyone should know that there are consequences to forcefully entering a laboratory with restricted access. Also, you were very careless not to put the supply room key back in its proper place. You may think I'm being too strict, but I can't help it. I'm not saying anything false. We should set up a time for when keys must be returned to prevent people like you from causing this again. I wore this to prevent chemicals from splashing on my body. Don't worry, I'm just a little tired. No need to show concern. I'll go prepare for the upcoming experiment. The apples are okay. Wounds have a way of revealing themselves, even for those who wish to keep them concealed. For Gabriel, it was the change in his clothes. Maybe it was easier on his mind to conclude that Elijah's death was caused by a violation of the rules. He tried harder to stick to his principles. He tried to maintain his objectivity. But perhaps his excessive rationality is what destroyed him. His hope to not see anyone else die couldn't reach me. No, there is no point in lying anymore. I pretended that I didn't hear his desperate cry. There's no need to ask if I'm doing all right. I heard about what you and I did yesterday. I felt like it was the first time I lost myself. It was not quite pleasant, but it was not as terrible as I expected it to be either. Rather, I feel relieved. Not to say that all the hatred that surrounds me is completely washed away. I'll still see that rotting hallucination, and sometimes I'll feel disgusted and have an unbearable anger towards you. However, if there is one aspect that has changed, it's that I can be in as much despair as I want to now. Someday, a hope will painfully grow out of the rotten wound. What you gave to us was a seed of hope. It seems that you're also on the way to embracing your painful past. It's always the beginning that's difficult. And your outfit still isn't up to the company standard. I suppose I should seriously consider having penalty points apply even to the manager. A rationality to maintain discretion. And we got 10% on the germination of the seed of light. Yes, I never expected them to be restored, but it appears I was wrong this time. I attempted to tell you that it was reckless, however, it wasn't such a big loss on our end. I realized that a large quantity of energy was refined during the process of restoring that Sephira. If you wish to know why such an occurrence passed, well, the day will come when you find out. I am a machine. I can remember everything. There was once a certain someone who held a certain belief. That belief was hope, a light full of aspiration. Proof that the world was not yet wholly beyond saving. A compass that guided people towards and along the path they should follow. A destiny placed upon them, meant to be carried since the beginning of time. A noble instinct forgotten by most people. That person warned us that we are slowly calling forth an inescapable disaster. The same person also told us that we are all losing something, and we don't even know what it is we are losing. Not a single soul believed that story at first. Everyone was able to walk, see, hear, and speak. All disease had long since been conquered. Eventually, more and more people joined alongside the strong belief held by that person. In a place where history and promises were gone, it was a precious step. Although it took a lot of time to conclude that the shell must be broken. Once the decision had been made, all seemed well. We're getting welfare. Morning to you, my good manager, sir. I'm in charge of welfare. Are you going to be opening up my department today? Yes, Shazad, my beloved! Technically, Gebra's missions are more annoying, so I should get Gebra first, but Shazad is my favorite Sephiroth, so I'm getting Shazad. So, because we defeated and suppressed Jazad, we get 25% increase in unique P box gains, which is the ones you buy for the EGO with. It's not the best. General energy increase would have been better, to be honest. I'm sorry, Jazad. I'm sorry. And there will be no meltdowns in Jazad's department, which is the only department where nothing can breach in my facility. So it's kind of pointless, but here we are. Now we have another team and not enough nuggets for this crap. So we're gonna keep Kratos here just to grind on Child of the Galaxy, and we need one in every team regardless. And we can't do another suppression because it's a Memrep day. So we can't do that yet. But now we basically only need one person in here for the time being. God. Where are we sending down there is the question. You need to train Justice and Instinct. I don't know how well you can handle Black Swan, but we'll put you in there and we'll see. We'll move you over here. You're basically maxed. Oh, we're gonna lock the hat. My nuggets need to get more gifts, honestly. Also, I did indeed forget to give Kratos a weapon. Oh, no wonder he couldn't slap that Forsaken Murderer. Okay. I'm gonna give you this, just because I want more white damage. And... how are we moving? Let me check. So that's 0.6. Yeah, you can't work on censored. He can, but it's risky. So I'll probably move Emmy? Yeah. Emmy, congratulations. You're in the coolest team right now. We need more nuggets, desperately. But I feel bad about cheating my nuggets at the same time. Okay, well, realistically, while we don't actually have this many lot, we should have enough to get like a 3 rank, I think, at this point, because we haven't recruited anyone in a while. So let's just recruit this random Morty over here. Morty can also train. We'll give him some basic gear. Yeah, you take that. Oh, you can have that for some red damage. Yeah, they do. Yeah, child does that. So we'll change this around. Jake, you can be a bird now, Jake. Okay, everyone has something now. Just making sure. Okay. Do we not have any missions? I could swear we had one from Tifereth. There's the apple. I don't know what work the apple likes. Let's just experiment. Emmy is the unfortunate victim in this. Okay. Noted. Attachment bad. Is it gonna breach? No. Instinct? Oh, repression. I saw it too late. Instinct's not too bad, at least. We only got normal, but it could still breach. There he goes. Where is the apple gonna go? There's the apple. Oh god. Oh, Jake. Jake. I think it's black damage. Jake, you need to leave. Oh my god, Deadpool, how did you die so fast? I didn't even see him up there. I see, I see. Yeah, I have some white damage. Not a ton, though. It's fine, it's fine. If it doesn't breach, we don't have to worry about it, right? So, Emmy, no pressure, but don't fail. Okay, don't mess this up. Good job, Emmy, you did it. Okay, let's see. There we go. So... I'm a little sad there's not a censored suit. But, now we have all the information we need. 79 success rate. Wow. Yeah, because you're at level 4. I hate how it does that, man. You could probably squeeze some instinct out of this. Or insight, even though it's not recommended. Oh, can finally get this gear again. I mean, you know, it's endured on everything, but it's not weak to pale, which is very rare in this game. So yeah, you should be able to take this on now. You should be fine. He's at 74%, that's pretty good. Wasn't anything about stats, right? No, nothing about stats. Okay, 71. Let's focus on this today. Yeah, so the problem I have now is that I only have 2 agents down here, which is why we need to definitely get another one trained. Because I don't want to, I don't want to do Night of Despair so that they can't help. But it's fine, we'll figure things out later. This is a memrep day, so worst case I might be able to massively grind a bunch of nuggets off stream at some point. Get some insight. Adult, 1 sin. Oh yeah, it's 222 for Aleph. Oof. Just force training inside on him. Yeah, we already saw that. I don't know what the percentage is at. We just want some energy so I can get back to suppressions. Well, try. I suppose we could try Hod. It's gonna go terribly, probably, but the problem is we have a lot of strong ones. So potentially very dangerous. P-Bird, calm down. Thank you. Yeah. Good night. Okay, kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Lots of tools, so it doesn't matter. Kill that. Go kill that. Can send you up there. Where's the last one? Where is it? Clerks are screaming. Where is it? Might be teleporting right now. Whoops. Oh, actually, I forgot. We have a new department. There we go. Ah, oh, come on. Korza got the apple out. Okay, let's gather up my strongest nuggets. AKA everyone down at Central, pretty much. Oh, it even went to Central. Okay. So, eh. Wait, what am I doing? Hey, you want to take care of this problem for me? There you go. Please take care of my problems for me. Thank you, Red. Everybody say thank you. I might not actually finish it off. We'll see. But, because I know it's gonna teleport. Teleport up there. Yes. Thank you, Red. We appreciate all the work that you do at this facility. At this point, you do more work than we do. Okay, just making sure they didn't get also taken out. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think Red's gonna be able to kill it. Oh, the wolf broke out because it was in the wolf corridor. Fuck! Alright, we have a problem. And the game is like, there's 2 WoWs out right now, but you're not in any trouble. Right, okay, so the apple is gonna keep doing apple things, I guess. So the hallways are gonna be slowly getting messed up, which is not great. This is not a croissant moment. This is bad. Okay, oh, come on. Don't fucking teleport down to Central. Leave me alone. Please. Killing all my clerks. So unnecessary. So rude. Well, Emmy is just gonna be trapped there, because I'm not putting you out in that mess right now. Okay. Where is the apple? Where did it go? Because it's finished in this corridor. This is the problem with the apple, because it's gonna keep putting vines everywhere. Where is it? Y'all are fighting. Everyone's fighting. Where is the apple? Did the apple get suppressed? No. It didn't. Bruh, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Oh my god. Can you guys get to the apple? And... Shit. Where is it going? Oh my god. And they're out there, bro. Okay, go out to the middle layer. Where is the apple? The apple is right there. Clerk. Gamma, you got this. Okay, Ninian could probably do okay. And these 2. 0.8. Yeah, you're weak to black damage. So you 3 can at least try. No, I gotta be careful down here because this is a problem. Oh yeah, fun fact, I have a mod that lets the agents actually go down through the middle because the way this room works is just, it makes no sense. They're doing like no damage because they don't have the right damage type. Ow. But no damage, or low damage is better than no damage. Get out of there. Where's the apple? Where is it? Back down there. Okay. That's not the worst, though, because these guys are here. Okay. Time to suppress the apple. What? No! No, Emmy! No! I didn't realize they'd gone in there. Emmy. Emmy, no. Okay. Maybe getting Red and the wolf was a bad choice, but it's a choice we are living with. Nonetheless. Ow. Is there anything you can grind on the Freischutz? So, get some justice. You kind of need other things. You can go up here to do insight. Don't have an instinct trainer down here, which is a little bit troublesome. It's fine, Emmy. We have brought you back. You're okay. Kind of wish I had more WoW armor since you're working down here. Let's do this. And Heligun. And get some other armor. Look, I retried the day to bring you back, alright? This is Lobotomy Corporation. This is just how it be. You better get used to it, Emmy. It's gonna be even worse for you. I'm sure. There, Nini's gonna be our fighter. Why are you crying? I brought you back. No nuggets are left behind except for the one random nugget that I left behind earlier. Okay, we can get the armor, which will be good. Should probably try to farm this. We'll give it a try. God, stop failing. Do not panic. No panic allowed, please. Thank you. There we go. Back to all the info. I forgot that we could have gotten this armor. We'll get Magic Bullet as well, but Magic Bullet does do friendly fire, which is why it's so strong. So you got to keep that in mind if you station someone with it and with a bunch of other people, or they're gonna accidentally kill everyone. Why is everyone getting this EGO gift except for... Oh my god, I didn't get that gift when I was up there. What the heck? Another shelter incident. Use that. And Redolta. Easy. Out. P-Bird is very happy to see us. Okay, I'm gonna do this just so I can see the percentage as we go. And what I wouldn't give for Blue Star right now. But also, I don't want Blue Star. Just can't win in this game. You want the terrible ones because good gear. And Blue Star is very easy to actually handle. It's just, if it escapes, it's a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna expect just a P-Bird counter. Just how many times P-Bird has escaped. Let's see, 60, 70, so 130 total. More repression work. Go, Kratos. You can get both. Yeah, the only thing he can't get here is Instinct, which we'll have to move him up to a different department for. But that's okay. Okay, go kill that. Go kill that. We're gonna have to be a little bit careful up here. I don't want to piss off the burb. Oh god. The baby cannon. Where is P-Bird hitting people, actually? Where are you, P-Bird? I don't know who P-Bird's hitting, but hopefully it ain't Sack. Oh, that's not good. Please hit someone else. It could lead to very terrible things if you don't. Yeah. Go hit those. They're fine. They're fine. Stop running away, please. Okay, there's only these ones left. P-Bird, are you done? Chill. Jeez. It was so aggressive this time. Yeah, he really wanted Zack. Okay. Emergency has been dealt with. Like, I put Zack in Central so that he would be far away for a reason. Okay, what's your percentage? 78%. That's a lot. What the heck? Ooh. White damage. Yeah, you should probably be fine. I hope. Or I will be, is that? Uh-huh. Okay, we have enough energy. That's good. Question is, do I want to grind a little bit more? Nah, we'll stop there. Because I want to try to get another suppression done. And if I do HODs, I do get access to NetZags, which is like one of the easiest ones. It's gonna be a lot rougher with censored, but... Leave? No, no, what are these choices? Magical Girl. Plague Doctor. I don't remember this one. I remember the name, but I'm trying to remember which Abno it actually is. Shit, what is it called? It's like a little puppet looking thing, I think. I've never had... I don't want Magical Girl. I really don't want Magical Girl. I don't want this either. We're just gonna go with this one. In our world, the mind has lost everything. Its weight, its significance, now it is nothing. Everything advances, but the human mind is simply too slow and placid to catch up. All that remains are the 26 singularities, and those who are tied to them. Humankind had deserted its former beliefs. It now has little respect for the various pillars that had supported us. These days, no one ever dreams. Nobody ever earnestly believes in something or wishes for anything. The belief, once strong within a certain woman, is now obsolete and worthless, abandoned like an old music box. Everything has gone quiet, as if nothing had happened in the first place. However, A couldn't stand that despicable silence. So what do you think happened to him? On a bright sunny day with clear skies, he died. I was both the first witness of his death and one of the culprits in his murder. However, A has always existed here, watching you ever since you stepped inside. Sometimes the Sephiroth would ask me this. Why do we have to bear this pain? A machine should only exist as a tool for its specified work. Why do we have to know the cold agony of loss, the insidious poison of obsession, the soft light of wishing, the unbearable pain of despair, then the hope to embrace it all with open arms? I thought I could answer anything, but not even I could answer that particular question. A machine must behave as a machine. That phrase was something A told me often. Perhaps A, the one who would know better than anyone about this fact, made us like this because it's all a stage play. No, a puppet show for him. You seem to have no idea. Well, of course, there's no way for you to know. But now it is time for you to know the answer. It's something I've always done. First as a hope, second through agony, third in pain, fourth for anxiety, fifth out of distrust. Now nothing remains. Commencing memory synchronization. So what's on your mind? The air feels sweeter than usual, doesn't it? Now, if you don't mind, can I have a moment to drink some coffee, manager? Ah, that's much better. I just can't start my day without a fresh cup of coffee in the morning. I hope you're not offended by the way I talk to you, are you? My name's Shazed. I'm the head of the welfare department. The welfare team is quite remarkable. I'm proud to state that my team has the highest level of satisfaction in the entire corporation. Lady Angela has told me to cooperate with you for now. Well, I am the kind of person who can flow with anyone, but playing silly games with the manager is too much pressure, even for me. But orders are orders, so I got no choice, do I? Well, I'll be off now. My cup's getting cold. Mr. Shazed, sir? I have something important to tell you. Please, go on. Well, I didn't polish the EGO thoroughly enough, so some of them appear to be malfunctioning right now. I think we'll have to run some extra diagnostics. I'm so sorry, Shazed, sir. Ah, that's quite alright. Must have been pretty tiring to do EGO maintenance on top of all the work you already have, no? Mr. Shazed, sir. I'll go check it myself. You've done well enough to find out about the problem now. There's so many things to mind here. It'll take quite a bit out of someone to constantly pay attention to every little detail like that. Oh my, thank you so much, sir. Of course. Let's make the best of today as always. The way I handled that was quite different from what you've seen out of the others, wasn't it? Yep, Lady Angela wouldn't have gone easy on that at all like I did. These employees will be goners soon enough, so what's the point in investing so much effort, scolding and lambasting them over tiny little mishaps? Well, shucks, my coffee's gone cold. Too bad. Lukewarm coffee just isn't worth it. Best to pour it down the drain with no hesitation. The welfare team is always busy. They work with a strong resolve, even though this environment seems rather carefree. But you see, the best way to handle things is to finish them as quickly as possible. This ensures everyone works with precision and a cool mind. So, he gives us time limits. They're based on real time, and they speed up with the timer. Like, when you speed up the game. So, yeah. I love you, Shazed. It's not impossible by any means, I just have to be mindful of pausing when I'm assigning people to do stuff and not just letting it tick. I managed to do this on a much later day, so it's very much possible. Now, oh boy, alright, I guess I'll keep you as a fighter. It's time for hard suppression! Woo! Okay, so... this part won't be a problem. This one won't be a super big problem. Yeah, I can't guarantee I'll beat Hod in 30 minutes, but I'll try. You'll get the idea of Hod anyway. But you'll miss the story, which would be sad. So we'll see. We'll see if I can beat it in 30 minutes. God. This is gonna be impossible on Hod. So I have no idea what we're gonna do. So Hod's gimmick is really annoying. And is why I think she is the worst core suppression in the game. And you're gonna figure out real fast. Yeah, I'm gonna be... Oh my god, I'm gonna be... Oh... I don't know if I can do this with sensors. Hi, Hod. Alright, let me see. Let me click someone. So you can see, Yazad is level 4. She lowers your stats. The stat lowering increases with every meltdown, I believe. So, eventually we're just not going to be able to work on Censored. Because as soon as my Prudence goes down to 4, we can't work on him. We're dead if we work on him. So as you can see, this is really rough. And she takes down your stats a lot late game. So yeah, it's gonna be rough. This section is gonna be fine because they're dealing with very low Abnos. And no one is gonna melt down here, so they'll be fine. I do actually have the stat buffing, but eventually we're gonna get to a point where even that isn't gonna save us. So we're not gonna be using it yet, but I will be putting it on a few agents later, just to see if we can get them to stay safe working on the high ones. Get you ready for fighting. Oh. It's been so long I actually read this. Yeah, it's just that they can't gain too many points, so I can't do, I can't do too many. Okay. I'm gonna have to have... Oh, I'm working right now. I might die from this. Okay, we're fine. Where's Ren? There's Ren. How much did that get you? Well, it definitely improved the decrease, so that's good. Okay, you're just gonna keep doing this. Okay, I need Emmy as well. Those are priorities because they're working with high level stuff. Punishing Bird is out as usual. Okay. Now is not the time for my allergies to kick in and throw dust in my eye, but we're fine. Get up here, Emmy! Run. Oh no! No! That's even worse! Get back in there, Emmy! I didn't mean to lower your stats even more. Okay, well, it's better than nothing. Oh my god, it takes them so long to get up there. Oh, that almost nullified it completely for this level. Nice. Okay, just sending myself to do that. It's You need to progress as well. Okay, you guys have been buffed. You have not been buffed yet. Nice, he's actually on positive stats now. Lovely. Alright. Who else is it down here? So I don't... you can't work with Abnos, but you do need to... Oh, you can't get the buff, because I already gave you the thingy from her. Okay. Rip. Can't do anything about that, but that's... It's fine. Yeah. Also, I hope you enjoy elevator music, Emmy. You have not experienced the HOD experience. Look at those. Hurts. You should be fine doing another attachment. Yeah, you haven't been buffed yet, I'm pretty sure. Have any of you been buffed? I don't think any of you guys have been buffed. If not, I can always just try it. Okay, that's a lot better. Go back down. I mean, you're not maxed out instinct, but it's fine. You're just there to deal with those. And then you can get in. Okay. That's most of the, really dangerous dealing nuggets upgraded. We got an easy dawn too, which is nice. Yeah, I might have to upgrade... Well, actually, oof. Those are gonna be rough if they melt down. All my nuggets are level 4! I like how these guys still count as 5, at least. Good for them. And just you. And hopefully that'll mean the upper floor should be fine. Because, frankly, besides the WoW situation over there, first floor should be fine. I'm not really worried about first floor. I'm worried about censored, to be honest. That's the one I'm really worried about. Because if he has a meltdown and I can't work on him, it's a huge problem. Everything else is doable. The energy requirement is going to be a problem. Amber Dawn is definitely not a problem. I'll just send you in to trigger it. You guys can start cleaning up. Oh, of course it's Punishing Bird's time to break out. Okay, you guys just stay there. So I don't accidentally suppress the boy. Everyone here, okay? I hope you are. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Stop! Yeah, as long as the stats stay level 5 on at least one nugget to work on censored, I will be a-okay. Okay, you guys are done. Go up there. You guys should be fine, right? Yeah. You guys go deal with that. P-Bird, can you please calm down so I can use my nuggets? Oh, we gotta go down there next as well. Okay, where did they teleport? To Punishing Bird's corridor. Of course they did. Kill him, please. Thank you. Go, my squad. Oh my god. It teleported out again. Stop. And there we go. So let me send everyone back to their departments. Oh, he got Rodolta's gift. He's got the little horns. Okay, I already bought all of those. Nowhere near that. Okay, and then we'll have maybe you guys trigger it as soon as she's done. Okay. Yeah, so she messes up the screen a bit too, but not as much as Yazan does. I actually gonna have to have someone run up there. Alright. Such relaxing music over here, man. Really loving this very chill and not at all creepy music that's going on right now. We're all just having a really good time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be all of them. Nice. None of them were tools, which I appreciate. Just saves me the effort. Oh god. Minus stats. Yeah, okay, so can't work on censored unless I can get a bigger buff. That's not great. That's really rough. And I'm still 2 away. Just censored, don't have a breakdown, okay? That's all I need from you right now. Just don't have a breakdown. And if you do have a breakdown, we have a huge problem. So I don't think I can safely buff a nugget higher. Okay, yeah, no. I haven't actually used this, so I don't know. I think it's to 6. The others are to 6. But I don't remember if Hod's is also to 6. If it is the final level, then I'm fine. But if I have to get to 6, then, yeah, I'm only 4. I wish I was 5. Okay, he's gonna escape if I do that, so I'm just gonna ignore him for now. I also have to... Oh, P-Bird got out. Just gonna wait for him to finish pecking. Stop pecking in this department, please. Please go over there, Zach. Do not let the bird peck you. Is the bird going back? Yes. Okay, good. In theory, I could maybe queue up enough works to skip the next one. I think. Potentially. So I might try to do that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do I have 12 nuggets? I think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if I queue up everyone to work, maybe I can do it. Because if I can just skip through the final one, it should in theory work. We're gonna try it. Nothing else, I can maybe finish a work quickly enough that even if censored gets upset, it'll be fine. Okay, you can't do anything. You can work on him. You can work there. Okay. You guys can just go to either of these. We are gonna try to cheat the system. Because I know you can do this on other suppressions. Oh, you guys are level 1 over here. Oof. But it's fine, because you're dealing with Zayn. Okay, you might not be fine on that. You can do well cheers instead. Okay, do I have nuggets on standby everywhere? Yes. Okay, let's see if I can get this to work. Oh, actually, why don't I just... Give me one of you nuggets. Because these can't become upset, so... Okay. You just work like instinct. You're gonna work instinct. You're gonna work instinct. You're gonna work insight. Insight. Attachment. Insight. I have no one over there. Attachment. Attachment. Oppression. Don't look at me, censored. Oppression. Attachment. Have I assigned all my nuggets? No. Where did I put you guys? Where are you? Okay. Redolta. Oof, that's 66 hearts. But it's better than nothing. Okay, have I now assigned all my nuggets? Okay. We're gonna pray. Because he did in fact get upset. Shit. Okay, well, we're on a time limit. We have 1 minute to get to the next one. Oh no! We had a bad result. Kratos is dead! Oh no. You failed the shrimp, Emmy. How could you fail the shrimp? Oh my god. Please, we just need to get enough works. Even if Censor gets out, as long as we can finish this thing. I'll remake Kratos. Emmy. I'm not starting over. Oh my god. Actually, no, because if he escapes, it's not gonna matter. Allegan. Just go work, everyone, please. Forget that Kratos just died. I understand it's a trying time for everyone. But we have 36 seconds before Sensor gets out. Go back in there and work, please. Please, guys. I know he's dead, don't throw it in my face, please. Please, we only need a couple more works. Please. Please. Please! We have 16 seconds left, just get there! Yes! Oh god. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I will remake Kratos. I'll have to rebuy some gear too, but that's fine. Oh my gosh. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I could memrep, but I'll still lose the Geo gear as well, but I'll just remake the Nugget, that's fine. Do you believe that there is truly inexcusable behavior? Nobody is perfect. If you realize that in forgiving others, your enemy didn't deserve forgiveness, but rather that you needed peace, would things be better? Are you sure you can really join our experiment in such an unstable situation? Michelle, let me cut to the chase. We are performing experiments that go directly against the head's ideals. If your beloved parents or your precious friends try to coax you, are you confident that you'll be able to refuse them? She wasn't able to say anything to my browbeating. Carmen broke the silence instead. Don't be too harsh on her. She's amazing to be here at such a young age. Just like everyone else, Michelle liked Carmen. That was not trickery or a show. She wasn't the manipulative sort of person who'd keep up such a facade either. I should have made her give the answer she avoided speaking no matter what. Did Michelle receive what she wanted? I don't know. Did she accomplish her purpose by trampling on us and Carmen? I'll never know. Do I have any right to bear hatred towards her? The answer was no. I was no different from her. To be honest, I never wanted you to die in misery, like the nasty tabloid article gossiped. Were you able to successfully face yourself, manager? When I awoke to find myself here, I thought this could be my second chance. I thought I could redeem myself and liberate myself from my mistakes. What I did can never be undone. A sunken pebble can never float to the surface again. I wanted to be a kind person. I wanted to show everyone that I might be okay here somehow. Was I truly being considerate of others? Silly me, there's no room for something like that here. I was a hypocrite. All those nice acts were for myself. I'll keep trying to be a better person, even now. It may be... specious? I've never seen that word before. And some people may hate me for that, but as long as my efforts can save a person's life or give a person the consolation they need, I will live on, with that pride as a stepping stone. So, manager, let's keep trying together in this interminable hell. The hope to be a better person. 20%! Let's go. Hey, are you listening to me? I yearn to help people. No, becoming a wing is not my goal. Well, everyone says that, but let me put it this way. What use are wings if you can't fly? What if we could reach the sky without wings? What I mean is, if we grow the stalk right up like a tree, we could reach the sky for sure, even if it would be a slow climb. Can you feel it? The sunlight here is very warm. Sometimes I dream about photosynthesis, lying down comfortably with my eyes closed, just soaking it up. Be honest with me, man. You're not coming to these meetings with me for praise, are you? Aren't you sick and tired of this? You'll do something great tomorrow yet again, though it won't be anything all that great, and Miss Angela and the other Sephiroth will shower you with compliments. We'll have another accident in my department. A couple will fall down and die, some will go nuts, and a pile of them will get injuries they'll never recover from. Hod will try and cheer me up. Yazad will lecture me about what regulations I didn't follow. Malkoth will try to encourage me, lively as usual. Let's try harder tomorrow. Nobody will say to my face that it's my fault, but it'll be clear as day that I'm responsible for all of it, surely. My day always repeats like that. Starts with death, ends with death. Every employee here regularly receives a small dose of a certain drug. Did you know? It helps them become desensitized to everything. Just thinking about it, if your good old lunchmate is found dead, torn into thousands of pieces, who in the world would be able to clean up his dead body without a single drop of emotion? Could you blame them? Would you call them cowards for depending on drugs? Everyone's just trying to escape from this reality in their own ways. They might look and pretend to be okay, but nobody really is. I keep thinking about how I can off myself. I know, it's like a metaphor. Death for us is a hypothetical concept. I heard injecting substances like enkephaline into machines will slowly but surely rust them. Then maybe I could chug a whole bottle into my body. Give myself irreversible damage. Funny, I just injected myself with more enkephaline than I usually do. Yet my mind is clearer than ever. Hell, I feel completely lucid right now. If I were to open my eyes again, maybe it'll be somewhere without you, those other Sephiroth, or that Angela. It hasn't been fun. Let's never meet again. We began our research on Kogito in earnest. The most urgent issue that prevailed at the time was the correct dosage. I tried to persuade people. I told them we have to proceed with the experiment in order to save Carmen and the others. Everyone fell silent when I asked for volunteers. Then one man quietly raised his hand. It was Giovanni, who had kept to himself for most of his time here. Giovanni was one of the patients from Carmen's company. I heard they had known each other since childhood. There's no such thing as a noble sacrifice. The end is always miserable, no matter how justifiable a cause it may be for. My statement that this experiment could bring back Carmen must have been the strongest motivation that drove him to volunteer. An experiment to find the proper dosage of a drug is not something that can be done in just a trial or two. I never talked with him much. We had nothing in common other than our acquaintance with Carmen. Kogito emaciates the boundary of a human, and repeated experiments will leave an indelible mark. Yeah, I don't know too much about the actual SCP organization lore, I'll be honest. But from everything I know about Lobotomy Corp, yeah, they're like some of the worst you can get. So, finishing Hod, suppression. Everyone we contract will now start at level 3. Which is a nice bonus. Very nice. We also don't have to worry about Clifot meltdowns anymore. And we have NetSac's core suppression, so we'll probably do that one next stream. I'm gonna look up, because I'm gonna end stream here in a bit. But I'm gonna look up what Kratos look like, and I'm gonna recreate him. And he's gonna be back for next stream, since I have totally, totally illegal amount of lob points for cases like these. And yeah, we'll do net sacks next time I stream, which will probably be, I don't know yet, but next week sometime, because I'm very busy this weekend. And then we'll go back and do Malkuth probably, because it'll be a lot easier to do Malkuth when we have 3 departments that just won't melt down. Still a problem for these departments where we have the actually scary stuff, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. So yeah, we're gonna finish off here for today. We got, you know, 2 suppressions done, which I wanted, so that's nice. We got some questionable Abnos, but yeah, there's a lot of lore behind the Abnos as well, like how they came to be. So, in general, the Project Moon world has a lot of really dark and messed up lore, but it also has some really beautiful stuff in there. So, and we're gonna find out even more about it, because now Angela has started giving us some memories as well with Carmen, which is what we saw earlier before we talked to Zach again. So things are going well. We also have to start doing Shased's mission soon as well, which is gonna be a little bit rough, but I believe in us. We can do it. So well, supposedly LobCorp started with a noble goal, but we'll see how it actually turns out. But thank you everyone who came by and watched the stream. We are gonna be ending it here for today, and hopefully next week I can get more suppressions done, and then we'll continue the story, and hopefully I'll finally get the Abno I really want, because it's gonna suck otherwise, but we'll see. So thank you all for coming. Have a lovely evening, or morning, or day, whatever time it is, and I will see everyone later. Bye-bye!